Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my Let's Play of Pokemon FireRed version. Made all the way back in 2004, this Let's Play is dedicated to the 10-year anniversary of this game's release. And so I thought, let's play this game and see if it still holds up 10 years later. And of course, we start with the often prolific opening with Professor Oak here, welcoming us to the world of Pokemon. And this is in the start of every single game. And it makes you think, you know, as a Pokemon player, I've been playing this game ever since Gold and Silver came out, and I went back and played Red and Blue later on. And of course I'm a boy, so I'm going to choose my name here, which is of course Notum. So if this is your first time watching a video on my channel, welcome. We are going to take this journey together through Pokemon. And of course here we have our rival, who I'm just going to name Ricky, because I'm uncreative like that. So yeah, Pokemon Red and Blue came out all the way back in 1995 or 94, one of those 2 years, I can't remember. And let me say, I had very fond memories, and one of the first memories I ever had was just playing through and then getting missing. No, I'd always get my brother to do that. And so, why not just go back and play FireRed? So here we are in Pallet Town. We're starting with our room, and the first thing I'm going to do, of course, is change my text speed to fast, and let's pick blue, because that's a good colour. So, yeah, I mean, it starts off... I will say, the Kanto games do start off rather slowly in comparison to the other ones, but in a way, I sort of prefer the Fire Red, Leaf Green openings, if only because you're not constantly getting barraged by your rival and everyone just interrupting you to say, what an exciting journey that you're going to go on. Fire Red and Leaf Green are very simple in that aspect, and they just dump you straight into the game without you having to put too much legwork into actually leaving your house. So here's Oak here, and he's going to tell us you need your own Pokemon to get through the game, and I guess that's fair enough. I mean, you can't really expect to get through a whole Pokemon game without actually using a Pokemon, unless you're playing Pokemon Snap or what's the other one? Hey You Pikachu. Everyone remembers that game, right? Great game. Oak is telling us here that in his old age that he can't be a Pokemon professor anymore and that he's retiring, but he appears in every subsequent game. So here we have our three starters for the Kanto games, Bulbasaur, Squirtle and Charmander, and for this LP I've decided to choose Charmander. The reason why is because later on in the game I will be picking up a Grass-type starter and a Lapras from Silph. So starting with Squirtle or Bulbasaur didn't really make sense to me. So Chizzle the Charmander, who will eventually become Chizzle the Charizard, I almost said Charmeleon, is going to be joining us for this journey. So here we go, first battle with Ricky. Oh dear. Ricky. This rival battle too. Let's talk about rival battles. Your first battle of the game is always usually using Tackle or Growl, Tail Whip or Scratch, you know. In later games, they made it much more interesting by adding Ember and Vine Whip straight away. You didn't have to waste your time, you know, scratching and tackling. They just give you the elemental move straight away, which I think is just sorely missed in these early games. Really all you need to do is just scratch away. In this battle, the Squirtle got a very good critical hit, but luckily Chizzle has speed boosting nature. I think it's got a hasty one in this file. If not, it'll have something else. And no matter what you do, even if no matter if you win, he'll say he picked the wrong Pokemon, which isn't really true because I guess if Ricky was really smart, then he would have picked the right Pokemon, which would have been a Mewtwo straight away. I mean, if you would expect Professor Oak to have all of the Pokemon. How does he only have 3? That doesn't really make sense to me. Serious nature, that's what I was trying to say. So there you go. In the FireRed version, they list your moves and your stats right there, and I think these games are amongst the first to do so. But of course, being in Pallet Town, this is where we must leave off this first episode, so thank you for watching, and let's continue our adventure in the next part.